Good morning for our Qigong practice. So, as we know, feet shoulder width apart, knees soft, pelvis, your tailbone just gently relaxed to the ground, spine elongated, shoulders back, neck elongated, and chin just slightly tucked. So we're connected from earth through our body all the way into heaven through the crown of our head, through this beautiful silk brocade to the heavens. So we start with breathing in through our nose and out through our nose into our belly. Place one hand just below your belly button, your other hand on your chest. And just breathe. When you're in your third trimester, your core is kind of not really there. So as you're breathing in and out through your nose, your belly button goes out and your belly button comes back in. Activating your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest system. Whenever you're stressed, whenever you've got really challenging emotions running through your body, just tap into your breathing like this, just for 1 to 2 minutes, and it helps to center you. And as you're breathing, just figure out what hand is going out first, your right hand or your left hand, the one on top or the one down the bottom. So now we're going to do something a little bit more challenging, called wave breathing. So when we activate our whole lungs, so we go belly, ribs, chest, ribs, belly. Expand your belly, expand your ribs, expand your chest. Chest goes in, ribs go in, belly goes in. Activating our diaphragm and activating every lung field to maximize the oxygen delivery through our body. Arms by our side as we continue to breathe in and out through our belly, through our whole practice, through our nose. In and out through our nose. And just take note as we're breathing, how we're feeling. Where are the lines of tension in our body? Are there any sore bits? How is your baby moving? Where are they in your belly? Connect deeply with your baby inside. I invite you to feel the soles of your feet on the ground. Connect with the earth. Even if you're on timber in a house, you're still connecting with the earth. There's this beautiful point in the center of our feet, just below the ball of our foot, called kidney 1 or the bubbling spring. And it's one of the energy points, the entry points in our body that gets the energy up through the earth as we're grounding ourselves. So as we're breathing in and we're breathing out, imagine all this beautiful energy coming up through the bubbling spring, bubbling up into our body. What emotions are going through our head and our body? What thoughts? Do you have any emotions running through your body? Where do you feel them in your body? Are they in your neck, in your chest, in your tummy, in your little pinky toe? That's a really great way to get in touch with our emotions and connect with them, because our emotions live in our body. Energy in motion. And if we acknowledge them and accept them and love them, they'll serve us as opposed to serving against us. They won't create the tension in our body. They won't consolidate in our muscles and our organs. They'll just gently be in our body and thus gently dissipate instead of us holding on to it. Okay, let's start with spinal cord breathing. Arms up, bent at the elbows, out to the side, chest up, head up. Salute the sun. Arms together, elbows together, back curled. Inhale, arms out, chest up, head up. Exhale, arms together, and curl our back. This is a beautiful exercise to do in the morning. It wakens up our spine, every single vertebrae in our spine. And what's attached to our spine but our spinal cord, which is the highway for all our nerves to our body. And our energy centers all run up the center of our body as well, so we're activating it all. Our fingers are gently bent. Our knees are still soft. We'll do one more. One arm down, wrist flexed, the other arm up, wrist flexed, and breathe in and stretch up to the heavens and down to the earth, shoulders soft, and hold as you breathe out. Breathe in, stretch that little bit more, breathe out and hold it. Breathe in that little bit more, stretch, making room in our rib cage, stretching out our fascia. One more. As you breathe out, bend legs, calm down, arms crossed, opposite arm up, opposite arm down. Breathe in, stretch. Just stretch our ribs, don't stretch our hips are stable. Breathe in again. Stretch. And then again, stretch. Now I invite you just to tuck your tailbone under, just a tiny bit, and feel the difference. Feel the difference. One more stretch. Shoulders soft, tailbone tucked under. And then down, and we've got our Qigong. Say hello to our Qigong. Just move away and our hands together. And as we're feeling the hands together, feel that electric magnetic pulse or that resistance. That's the life force, that's the Qi. That's the Qi that's all around us. It's in the air, it's all in us. And we can play with that. Switch to go up. And now we're going to pick some cherries, some more rib lifting work. We might have to rebalance ourselves and shake out our fingers, our feet as we lift up. And we're going to pick some cherries or pick some gum nuts. So this too helps to release the fascia around our ribs, gives ourselves a bit more space in our ribs, particularly in our third trimester, and also releases the psoas, which I'll explain a little bit later. So our tailbone is tucked under, and we're just moving from our ribs, our hips are stable. Left arm up, right arm up, left arm up, right arm up, left arm up, right arm up, left arm up, right arm, and down. Just shake it out a little bit and just come to our neutral compassion and just feel any difference. You might be able to breathe a little bit easier now. We've opened up the chest, opened up our heart chakra, released a lot of that fascia. Now, our psoas muscle is one of the stabilizing muscles in our body. It comes from our back, our lower vertebrae, and it comes all the way around and connects to our hips. Now, in our modern lifestyle, where we're sitting down all the time when we're driving, it's constantly in a state of tension. So by doing these exercises and tucking your tailbone under while you're doing them, both this one and the picking cherries one, it helps to release the psoas. And if you release the psoas, it relaxes your uterus, so your baby can get into a really nice position in your third trimester and prepare for birthing. So these are two really great exercises to do. So we're going to stretch our neck next. Our hands are together. Our hands are flexed, I should say. Our neck to the left. And just go back and forward. Breathe in as you're going back. Breathe out as you're going in. Feel those lines of tension. Chin to our chest. We go over the other side. Back and forward. Breathe in, go back. our wrists are flexed out, relieving all that tension. So we can visualize the ice of the tension melting down into water and going into this into your chest and back up to stand. Oh, I'd have to shake ourselves up with that. As we warm our palms up, we also have another beautiful spot in the center of our palms called the Qigong point. It's another entry point for the energy in our bodies. It's what we use in Reiki. So we're warming up our palms, warming up the Qigong point, and we're going to put it over our kidneys. Over our kidneys. Can you feel the heat? So we're going to go into hip circles as we gently go out. You might want to put your hands, your feet a little bit further apart. And as we're doing hip circles, our knees are soft, but really feel into them and feel where the comfort is and where the discomfort is. Because when you're in your childbirth experience, these types of movements are really good to help descend and rotate baby down into your birth canal. Keep your torso steady. So the comfortable ones are the comfortable positions that you really like, and the ones that will serve you. Let's go around the other way. And then we can come in, and our hands over our kidneys. And you'll find it's really accompanying our finding. And our kidneys are Chinese medicine. Hold on to feel. So by nurturing our kidneys, we're releasing the fear that's stored in. And then we come in closer and closer and closer until we come back to center and back to mutual compassion. And just feel the difference in our bodies. So next we're going to go back and forth. We're going to use either our knuckles or our fingertips. And where the top of our bottom crack is, you'll find that there is a triangle on a bone. It's called the sacrum bone. And it connects our hips, which is here, and it connects our coccyx, which is further down. Now the sacrum bone sacrum, or sacred bone, is it's got 4 divots on each side. And each of these divots are really good acupressure points. They're brilliant when you're in labour to press them. But they're also really good in your 3rd trimester. So I invite you, you can either go back and forth. When you're going forward, press in. When you're going back, release. Press forward, press in. Go back, release. And just press different parts of your sacrum. You can either use your thumb, you can use your knuckle, you can use your finger. Whatever is more comfortable for you. And if you're finding a sore spot, just press it a little bit more. And spend a bit more time in it, because that's blocked energy. And by pressing it, movement, it helps to release it. So you can either go back and forth, or you can do this with your hip circles. So there's 2 options: back and forth or hip circles. And just remember, forward, press in, back, release. Forward, press in, back, release. Okay, next, because we're carrying all this weight here, we'll give some love to our knees. So, just rub our knees. Hello knees, how are you? And this one too. Warm it up. We could put our hands on our knees and we go in, back, out, in, back, out. Let's oil those joints. It's like we're doing the hokey pokey. So interesting, since I've been doing Qigong, I used to have really creaky knees and a really creaky neck. And now I don't. Because a lot of our qi, our stagnant qi, gets trapped in our joints. So by moving our joints or oiling our joints, which is what this is called, it helps to release it. Let's go back the other way. Helps to release the stagnant qi. Beautiful. Hands together, interlace our fingers. We'll do the same with our wrists. Now we're going to do something really, really cool. We're going to lift up the leg, and we're going to do the same with our ankles. Now the alternative position for this, if the balance is a bit skewed these days, is just tip of your toe on the ground and move your ankle around. Go back around the other way. So our ankles are the gateways to our feet, obviously. And our feet carry us through our entire life. So it's great just to love them. And down. We change position of our hands. Up. And we do the same thing. Wrist and ankle flossing. Beautiful. And come down. So that concludes our warm-up. And next video we'll go into shaking and we'll go into flow. Okay.